consecrated to the idols of the Lamanites, which is forbidden by the Jews by the law. Then every man saw that this was the cause, therefore they were slain. Do you understand? Do you follow why they were slain? Because of those things that they have, like the idols. All men therefore, praising the Lord, the righteous judge, who had opened the things that were hid, betook themselves unto prayer, and besought him that the sin committed might wholly be put out of remembrance. Besides, that noble Judas exhorted the people to keep themselves from sin, for so much as they saw before their eyes the things that came to pass for the sins of those that were slain. And when he had made a gathering throughout the company of the sum of 2,000 drachms of silver, he sent it, what did he send? 2,000 drachms of silver offerings, right? To offer as a what? As a sin offering, doing therein very well and honestly, in that he was mindful of the resurrection. Mindful of the resurrection. Now, resurrection of who? Of people who have worshipped idols, right? He is basically sending money, 2,000 drachms of silver, for this people. For if he had not hoped that they that were slain should have risen again, it had been what? Superfluous and vain to pray for the dead. And also in that he perceived that there was a great favor laid up for those that died godly. It was a holy and good thought, whereupon he made a reconciliation for the dead, that they might be delivered from sin. So basically you find two teachings. One is purgatory, and the other one is the prayer for the dead. Okay? How can you justify purgatory being taken out or atoned for sin outside of the 66 books of the Bible? Well, you can only take it from 2nd Maccabees. Now, there's other more, but we're not going to. Basically, the point I want to drive to you guys is this. The study of apocryphal writings is the study about canonicity. Canonicity is the study of the test for every book that is in the Bible to be inspired or from God. Why do we reject the books of the apocryphal writings? Because number one, they did not pass the test of canonicity. Number two is because it is a counter-reformation move. Number three, because it has false doctrines. The Bible is what we said in the beginning. It was what? The entirety of your word is what? Is true. Is true. The entirety. Now, when you have a teaching like this, a doctrine like this, and then you have another doctrine that says, well, the atonement of sin is only through the blood of Jesus Christ, then you have a systematic, what you call this now? Inconsistency. And we're not talking about, one person says 20,000 horsemen and 20,000 foot soldiers. No, we're talking about here a systematic theology error. So that's why we do not accept the apocryphal writings. Now, for 5 minutes, I'll give you a chance to ask us. Are you guys still okay to stay till 7:30, or you want to go home? Okay, if you have any questions right now, I'm going to stop now. For the next 15 minutes, what we'll try to do is just try to answer as many questions as you have with regards to what we have talked about. Okay, we're going to stick with the things we talked about, because next time we're going to study with Pastor Rushman here. We're going to study how do we know the Bible is reliable, what kind of historical evidence do we have for the Bible, and the arguments for the Christian worldview being more logical and intelligent and more acceptable.